Мы сегодня будем играть Макс Пейна 3. Итак, ну что ж. В предыдущий раз мы остановились на том, что нам пострелили девчонку. И мы перешли на старую историю, где мы находимся на кладбище. Итак, нам тут мешают. Нам тут немного мешают.
All of a sudden, I didn't need that time by myself. Passos was down the hill and I had to catch up to him.
Вижу. Пах.
I couldn't just leave him.
Попал. Вижу.
I knew I shouldn't have gone there, and that Passos might have to pay the price for my sentimentality.
Sorry, just had to say goodbye. You okay?
I will be once we get out of here. I get the feeling those weren't the only guys DeMarco sent after.
Got that feeling too.
Headshot.
I started to wonder if my luck was about to run out when I realized it had a long time ago. That's why I was here.
There he is! The money's mine! That's if there's anything left to identify the bodies with.
You good? Yeah, I'm okay.
Когда закончим игру, будем мультиплеер играть. Тут мультиплеер не умирающий какой-то у нас. Как говорил, то есть. Все? Всех убил? Нет. То есть мне нету камеру пули, значит я кого-то не убил еще. Оу е. А, это там будет у нас еще. Упал? Ну лол. Не падай, мотылек. Я за тобой приду. Фак. Ау. Я сам себя ранил уже. Watch out. Да? Давай, иди сюда. А, заставить попал в меня все-таки. Ах ты говно. Там их два. Ой, нет, их там много. Ой, их там очень много. Мама. Где тварюга? Вот он. Фу. Yeah.
Got the energy for an encore? Let's move! This way. Come on, the gate. Wake up. Let's go.
There he is. Hey, how you doing? You heard about the thing? $100,000.
The troops had arrived. Either DeMarco had thrown an army at this job, or he'd put a high enough bounty on our heads to attract every contract-buying scumbag on the eastern seaboard.
Yeah, but how are we gonna know who whacked them? Huh? I got hollow points. Yeah, look, we all got hollow points. Look, we'll split the bounty nice and even, all right? All right? Fair. That's all. I look like a fucking socialist to you, fool? An aid worker? We'll work it out together. Okay? Look, cuz, how long we been doing this? I'm not giving no handouts. Not asking for a handout. We're out here working. Whatever. Shut up, whatever. Whatever you say. There he is! Right? Just look, look. Joe.
Bum, 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 bum. Ой, бля, откуда? Блин, больно.
Passos had put some distance between himself and the goons. I meant to follow.
Что очень мало боеприпасов у вас?
I got someone. I think it's the hit. That Max Payne. The other guy might be here as well. Where you at?
Да бля, вы заебали в нем стрелять. Я ничего не вижу.
They didn't have much of a reason to keep Passos alive, whoever they thought he was.
Be cool, okay? Be cool.
Don't tell me to be cool. You Max Payne?
Who?
Very fucking funny.
Whatever.
You're Max Payne. I thought he was fucking Max Payne.
Confusing, huh?
Hey, you make one more move, and this guy, whoever the fuck he is gonna get fucking dead. Look, man, give yourself up, and DeMarco might have a change of conscience, huh? Might grant you one last reprieve. Ain't no reprievement gonna be found otherwise.
I don't even know who he is.
I'm gonna kill him!
Hey man, you all right?
Блин, сколько вас, а? Ай-яй-яй-яй. А, я лежать не могу так. Тут откуда? Я не вижу. А, вот. Говно. Да блин. Все пейнкиллеры уже ушли у меня. Ну и где он? Где он там стреляет? Я никого не вижу. Бля! Зараза. Вот зараза. Все, не надо на него прыгать. Разозлили Макс Пейна. Все, канал. Все, ему хана, по-моему. Уже понятно, ясно, что хана. Нет, не хана еще. Все, всех убили. Закрыто.
Holy shit! What the hell is going on here?
Don't worry about it. Just get out of here, okay?
Sounds like a fucking war is going on.
Calm down.
Some poor bastard quite literally on the graveyard shift. Must have been wondering why there were suddenly more bodies above ground than below.
Sniper! Shit!
All I can hope for is that he didn't even hear the shot that killed him.
Get down! Shot came from the top of the mausoleum! Up in the tower!
This is the only way through.
If I lay down cover, can you move up on him?
That's anyone's guess.
Hey, asshole! More of them! They're rushing you! Cover me, shitbirds! Make a play! Get behind that thing!
Sure. Right up to the moment my head gets blown off.
Gotta move again! I'll give you cover! Wait on me! Quick! Shit! More guys!
Бля! Ой. Блин! Оу! Оу, оу. Тихо. Тихо.
Sure. Right up to the moment my head gets blown off.
Gotta move again! I'll give you cover! Wait on me!
А куда идти-то?
Up the stairs! Go! Hit the gravestone!
Ну, так я уже внутри. Что за нах?
Up the stairs! That's the stairs, man! Yeah! Get behind that thing!
А куда мне бежать-то? Я что-то не понял. А, вот сюда надо. Лол, не сюда. А. Лол.
We'd come in here to hide, not very successfully as things turned out.
Freeze! As opposed to what? Disco dance?
Shut the fuck up, half-caste. Turn around. Turn around. Move. Move! Hold it! That way, you fucking jokers. Move!
Where are we going?
Hey, take it easy.
You killed my son. You killed my fucking son. My boy. My only son.
Listen, I'm sorry.
Fuck you!
Sorry for your loss. But your son was killed in gun battle. A battle he started.
Shut your fucking mouth! Shut up! Shut up!
Оля!
Fuck you. You killed my son! You fucking spick! Ow! You killed my son! Dig! Now!
I have to admit, I almost felt bad for the guy.
Dig!
Sure, he had lived a bad life, but I, of all people, knew that living with this grief would be payment enough for any sins. Still, perhaps not so bad that I was prepared to dig my own grave and let these goombas kill me without even getting some dirt on their hands.
Your body ain't gonna bury itself. Dig, motherfucker!
I didn't want to tell the guy there were 45 other bodies in the cemetery that weren't receiving their Christian rites. I figured the Gravedigger Act would buy us some time.
I'm getting tired just watching you.
1 Верс, 20 минут 56 секунд.
No!
Where are you going or die?
You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Alright, follow me.
Да, нехило ему башку ему толбанули. Так, куда теперь? Вот. Кто там стреляет? Я не вижу. Ты! А, понятно. Никого не вижу. Сейчас посмотрим, тут что-то есть, кстати.
The morgue. How appropriate.
Морг, да. Ах ты засранца, я чуть не помню, что у вас там. Лол. Офигенное убийство. Уклонист.
Excuse me if I ain't had enough guns pointed at me without you joining in.
Тут, по-моему, какая-то пасхалка была, не? Не, никакой пасхалки не было.
Hey, psst, this way. Up there. Go on, go, go, go.
You go first.
Gentlemen, thank you.
This place looks about as good as any to make a stand.
At least the coroner won't have to go far to go to work.
Like I said, Passo's always had a good sense of humor.
We gotta find a phone. I got a connection in Queens who can help us.
All right.
Spread out and clear every room before you move on. We don't want to miss these damn fools.
Our SOS was gonna have to wait.
Drop your beats, asshole! Put a bullet in him.
Какого хрена? Блядь, заздал. Я тебя убью. Я тебя убью. Я тебя... Ладно. Говнюк, а? Блин, у меня патронов нету. Йоу! Где они там? Ой, блядь. Я же выстрелил, ёпана мать. Блин.
Hey, find that phone. Make a call. There's gotta be a landline in that office, man. I think we'll be all right.
Yeah, at least for a little while.
Just call somebody, get a little help, and we'll get out of here. Hey, it's me. Look, we really need to get out of New Jersey. Things are heating up. We got like half the New Jersey mob after us. And a cemetery in Hoboken.
Here I was again, halfway down the world, and still looking at the bodies of women I was supposed to protect. Only difference now is, I didn't understand the language.
Vai pra lá. Tranquilo, pode ficar tranquilo. Fica nessa parede, seu americano de merda. Que porra tá acontecendo aqui? Que merda tá acontecendo aqui?
Haven't you figured out I don't speak your fucking language?
Seu gringo de merda, cala a boca, seu gringo!
That's right, I may be a moron, but here's the thing. I ain't quite as dumb as I seem.
Сейчас будет боевка нехилая такая.
It was time to get out of there. Seemed like someone had decided to carry out some impromptu justice on the street life below. I'd failed Rodrigo and I'd failed Fabiana. And that awful nightclub, the stadium, the docks. I've been given enough chances to make this right, and again I'd blown it. Perhaps this was my punishment from the fates. Keep reliving the same mistakes for all eternity.
Будем искать все, что найдется. Ты, тут всех перестреляли уже.
There was a danger of this starting to get too real.
Привет, ты серьезно, Макс? 3 вопросительный знак. Ладно, раз ты начал проходить старые игры, пройди рыси. Соня Фрон. Я тебя уже достал. Если да, то прости.
Не-не, все нормально. Сон тоже пройдем, конечно.
Cops didn't seem too concerned with meeting their
Макс
arrest
давно
quotas.
проходил
Between me and
тоже. Ой,
South
слушай,
Howard's
я
finest,
как
it'd be
бы
a
говорю,
miracle
что я
if the
буду говорить...
CS
Ой,
were still in business by the end
я
of
говорю,
the
как я
day.
буду проходить новые новинки, но... Старые новинки тоже классно проходить. Старые новинки.
It was a
Старенькие
goddamn
игрушки
war
классные
zone.
тоже
I
проходить
had to
классно.
assume
Особенно
Giovanna and
Трохстера.
Marcello were out there somewhere. Maybe
Вот
I
еще и
still
GTA
had a
4
chance to
сыграем,
get
хотя не
somebody
знаю.
in that family through the day in one piece.
О, нифига себе, сколько там их там. Не, болеть сюда не надо. По-другому никак.
Я еще в 14 году прошел
Я тоже.
Place was
Не, я прошел
swarming with
ее...
cops.
Ой, когда она
They
вышла-то?
weren't there for
В
me,
14 году
as far as
вышла?
I could tell. And I'd blundered my way into enough clusterfucks for one day. If these fools could
Как
buy
они,
me some
как они не
time,
заметили,
I
лол?
might have a chance to
Она
get to
вышла в
Marcello and
11 году.
Giovanna.
В 11-м,
before
правильно. И
somebody
в
put a
2011
bullet
году
in
я
their
тоже ее
heads
купил.
too.
Сразу же, когда вышла. И начал в нее играть. Я сейчас тебе кое-что покажу. Сейчас. Это мои достижения. Это моя статистика. Так, что тут еще есть? Я сейчас полностью перешел на ОБС, кстати.
Ебнутый задрот, Макс.
Да, был. Я был профессионалом там, я был про. Потом уже устарел.
Giovanna and Marcello were still alive, but I didn't hold out much hope they'd stay that way for long. I'd already lost the ransom money, got the hostage killed, and I was only just getting started. This was turning into another fine example of private security work.
Фига себе, в них постреляли.
I'd heard about these raids.
Кстати, кого ты из
Rent-a-thugs and
ютуберов
body were
смотришь?
sending a message
Или
to
на
the pool
Твиче?
that the cops are still in charge. When they hit the favelas,
Ой, я много
they
людей
came in
смотрю.
hard
Я
and
смотрю
fast.
Шимору шоу.
It was fair game. 'Cause I
Я
was about to
смотрю...
find out.
То есть на ютубе я смотрю Шимору шоу, Брейндита. Блин! Чпоинг. Чпоинг. Все? Лучше это возьму. Бля! Чпоинг, чпоинг. Ах ты засранец, попал ты меня, ублюдок, все-таки. О, это уже ничего.
Как относишься к INFY?
Айтпедия? А я не знаю, что... А, не, я его не знаю. Я тебе говорю, я смотрю Шимору шоу, я смотрю Букреева насчет посылок Алиэкспресс, я смотрю распаковка-упаковка, я смотрю Брендит, ой, я смотрю Брендита, я смотрю Хайтеч, который в Интеле работает, рассказывает о...
55. I'd seen that number before.
Работает на
Were these
этом...
the same bloodthirsty motherfuckers that showed up after the shootout at
в
the
Интеле,
party?
рассказывает о разных своих процессорах.
The odds of me getting out of there alive, let alone Giovanna and Marcello,
А, и
were
Мармука
narrowing with every passing second.
Знаешь сталкаш?
Сталкеша? Нет, не знаю.
I guess sobriety is relative.
А, и еще смотрю этого лайкера. Как его зовут? 1447, по-моему. Но он какую-то хуйню будет выкладывать сейчас. Так что я пока так отношусь.
This wasn't such a good spot to enjoy the view.
Вау. Ой! И этого тоже не видел. Так, я развернусь. Спасибо. Пока.
Ну раз ты проходишь старые игры про канале, вверх.
Dishonored первый... интересно, конечно. Я сейчас второй прохожу. Второй жестокий. Тяжелый. Вчера проходил дальше, блин, я... В конце уже стрима, и в конце стрима, я посередине стрима уже начал потеть, блин. Как покачать часовых роботов прошел. Жопа полная. И их не убить никак, они только от гранат умирают. Хотя можем по головке выстрелить. То есть это вообще можно назвать голова у них. Так, ну мы сломали вертолет.
Tá me tirando, porra! Alguma coisa, seu filho da puta! Onde tá o seu chefe, seu filho da puta? Cadê o Serrano? Não, mano, eu não sei nada, porra. Eu tava indo pra cá.
Ловилось 37 минут 38 секунд. Их можно 2 раза скрытое убийство делать.
Man, I was guessing these guys didn't spend their spare time studying the Geneva Convention.
Им.
А я все улики открыл, лол.
If I filled my body with enough poison, maybe I'd forget I added another dead girl to my rap sheet.
Скрытые убийства, да, но я что-то немножко в этой игре немножко не вникаю в их способности. Мне надо, оказывается, было руны забирать. А я, блин, не брал их. Я не понять не могу, почему я не могу ничего апгрейдить. Блин. Не круто.
Jesus Christ, these bastards weren't playing games. These were the same paramilitary cops I had seen executing fools after the failed kidnapping at the party. Nasty business. If these were the guys De Silva was worried about, maybe he had a point.
Будешь проходить TS5 Skyrim?
Yes, this was definitely them.
TS5
Jesus
из
Christ,
Skyrim.
these bastards made the NYPD look like the Hare Krishnas.
Что это такое за ТС? Напомни мне. Тест... Не, это не тест-драйвер.
I couldn't make much sense of what I was seeing, but I had the feeling it wasn't that strange for anyone else. I had no option but to take the scenic route. These charmers weren't there to make a couple of arrests. They were busting them out by the
ТС-5,
dozen.
это не... Я не помню, что
Who
такое
was I to
ТС.
cast judgment on proper police procedure and justify the use of force?
Нет, скорее я никогда не играл. Вот ведьмаками пройти. Ну тогда я куплю полностью его, полностью покуплю. Ой-ой. Ой, херово, ой, херово, ой, херово, ой, херово, херово. Ой-ой-ой. Ой, не надо, не надо. Бля. Меня нет. Всё. Тихо.
Привет всем, кто на стриме.
А 4 не разговорчивые, сейчас скажу. Смотрят стримы и все, и молчат. Да моя пушка вообще пропала. Сюда надо, да? Ах ты быстрое говно. Такое быстрое. Боу. Кто, откуда? Я его не видел даже. Сюда, да? Я так не понимаю, почему в SoundCloud нету моих сохранений. То есть не SoundCloud, а на этом... В Рокстере. Ни компашки, ничего. Только моя статистика мультиплеера и все. А, ну и Арсенал.
That any low point can always go low, as my new friends were about to find out. It was Sao Paulo's finest and a busload of lucky winners they'd picked out earlier. I decided I might as well follow them. I was lost and they were going somewhere, and it was the closest I was going to get to a plan. Where were they taking them? Did they have Marcelo and Giovanna? Was this just an average favela raid or something more? When all you're left with is questions, I guess your only option is to go with your gut. And my gut was telling me that band of merry men would lead me to some answers. Answers I'd soon wish I'd never received. What was going on here?
А мы во время компашки, я когда компашку включаю, я не использую TSD.
Something felt wrong. In fact, everything felt wrong.
Ты узнаешь, когда можешь сделать TSD, если я сделаю вот так вот.
You could be sure it wasn't gonna end in a piñata and a slice of cake.
У меня появится табличка наверху под моей камерой. Под нижней, ну, где моя камера, наверху будет написана табличка, что можно заказать музыку.
What the hell for? None of this made too much sense. These two were serious operatives. One was a band of hired killers and the other supposed to keep the peace. Yet they were doing deals. Now I had to find Giovanna and Marcelo. Without a better plan, I thought I'd better follow this bastard.
Não faz isso não, viu? Por favor, não faça isso não. Vamos acabar com essa porra. Cala a boca, sua puta. Vem pra cá.
Here was Giovanna and Marcelo. What the hell were they about to do to him?
Marcelo!
О, подожгли. Что, буду с тобой драться, да? Ну давай.
Bastard.
Ах ты гад. Вот так. Получим.
Giovanni! It's gonna be okay. No, 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 no. You don't want to do that. Come on.
Не нужно этого делать. Все, он уже подгорел. Его не надо трогать больше. Слушай, а чем он так? Бензин так его быстро сжег? Что-то как-то это... Это пиздец.
Why did they do that to Marcelo?
It's a legendary gang way of killing people.
These are no ordinary street gang.
I guess they want people to think they are. With this, they can justify the killings of today and the people they took.
Любишь выживалки?
Выживалки... Не так уж. Был у меня раз... Разочаровал. Был у меня этот... Long on the Dark тоже. Прикольно. Но выживалки я не очень люблю. Когда закачиваем боеприпасы и все это надо искать, лутать, мне не очень-то нравится. Эта игра, конечно, скам. Там тоже круто, но не знаю.
Пройди потом как-нибудь писсуаря в меня. Но она выжила.
Я играл в нее тоже. На андроиде я играл в нее.
And right now, all we had was each other. I was a wreck, and Giovanna, well, I knew what she'd seen. No amount of drugs or therapy could erase.
Прикольно.
That kind of pain follows you around
Но
forever.
там, если ты неправильно что-то сделаешь, а там всегда какая-то была проблема.
Poor girl had been through enough.
Неправильно что-то сделал, твоя команда просто погибает. А то, когда ты облутываешь старые места, и там очень опасно.
Giovanna was calling Passos. I didn't know if this was a good place to hide or not. When half the local police force and a crew of paramilitary psychopaths want to send you upstairs, I reasoned the crowd was as good a place as any. At least when we got shot, maybe some kind soul would take a video and put it on the internet.
Let's go. I just saw a couple looking at me.
All right.
Paso said there's a good place to hide in the back.
Just try to stay calm. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Эвольве знаешь?
Эвольф. Конечно. Про динозавров. Фу, динозавры. Ну да, это как бы динозавры, охотники против динозавров. Была самая первая часть, где надо было покупать. Потом сделали free-to-play и стадия вторая. Короче, говно. Не пошла у них она. А чё спрашиваю? Заходишь на мой канал YouTube и смотришь, что я во что играл раньше. Hitman играл, Absolution играл, Blood Money играл, Silent Assassin тоже играл.
Ну, как по мне, задумка хороша.
Задумка хороша, но реализация плохая.
I'm pretty calm. I'm also pregnant.
You better be shitting me.
Me and Raul, Pasos you call him. We just want to live somewhere, away from this shit.
I understand. I wanted that too, a long time ago.
What happened?
Just didn't work out that way.
Sorry to hear that.
Maybe things will be different for you two, I mean.
Странно, он был такой старенький, Макс Пейн, в этом, когда он был на кладбище. Тут он, блин, как, не знаю, молодой. Лол. Опять эти уроды.
I don't think these guys are here for your baby shower.
Get down. Stay out of sight.
Ты что, совсем? По 5 в ларку играть?
Okay, chef.
5 часов? Ну, это сам был конец, по-моему.
Procura por todo lado. Vamos vasculhar tudo, ok? Não podemos deixar.
Так, все вышли?
Tá bom, chefe.
Блин, у меня нету этого. Ну, пофиг.
Конец 2 первые 5.
Да, блин! Херово, да? Херово. Ай! Получай. Пока я, блин, встану, меня уже, блин, убьют. Что за херня?
Listen to me, it's gonna be okay. Just calm down, I said.
Calm down? Are you out of your mind?
Vamos, vamos, vem, filho da puta! Vamos virar eles, vá!
They're going to kill us.
Giovanni, just wait there. I'll just be here soon.
There isn't going to be a soon if we stay here. We have to move.
Giovanni, get down!
Господи, что за дурин, а? Дурин. Так, короче, раз, два, три, 4. Убил, да? Нет. О! Люблю балткил. Оу, е. Бум. В голову. Не, промазал. Все? Пенкиллер. Что еще есть у нас? Так, это хорошая вещь.
Oh, thank God.
You okay?
Yeah.
Here, quick. Climb under here. And open the gate from the other side. Quick! Stay right here while I check it out. Make sure you stay out of sight.
I can't do this.
О, блин! Снайпер! Что-то не помню, что там вообще снайпер был у меня раньше. Ой, блин. Ебануться, сколько вас тут. Целая армия пришла. А, эта штука не зра... Да как вы так быстро прибыли? Вот интеллект, а? Интеллект у этих говноед... Прямо вышел, когда не надо выходить. Какого хрена ты все отключаешь от моего шотгана? Все. Всех прибил. Фу.
Short of riding in on a parade float, we couldn't have made our arrival more obvious. We had to hide someplace out of the open.
Кстати, по-моему, эта штука взрывается, да? Бля! Так, все, да? Еще один пейкиллер, и все отлично. Конец 2 часа, первые 5 часов. Было, да. Было такое.
Лаверс 53 минуты 58 секунд.
I don't know, but we gotta get the hell out of here. Let's go.
We're not going to make it, are we?
We'll be fine. We just gotta lay low till Passos gets here.
This wasn't looking good. What the hell were Giovanna and Marcello thinking going in there by themselves? Guess their plan was no more idiotic than mine, and I couldn't really fault them for losing faith in the Broncos security detail.
Just check this. We need to get out of the open.
A barely recovering alcoholic and an unarmed pregnant woman. We were hardly a SEAL team. I put our life expectancy at 5 minutes.
Hey,
if we were lucky.
if you can lift me up there, I'll see if I can lower it down.
All right. Ready, go. Got it.
Giovanna was a brave girl. She wasn't giving up. And I guess that meant neither could I.
Ха, как мне выстрелили нехило. Прямо посередине.
Stay close and keep quiet.
Ой, сзади вообще капец.
God damn it. Oh, no, get down.
Сейчас разбираюсь. Раз, два, три, 4, 5. Пока не будем. 7, 8, 9.
What now? There's no way down.
Hold on. Can you get through to that next room?
Меня вчера полиция поймала. По крышам лазил с друзьями. Вот не нужно было их слушаться.
И что с тобой сделали? Что, штраф какой-то заплатил?
Поняли и
I was
простили.
getting good at this.
А, поняли, простили.
А друзьям пиздец.
А друзьям пиздец. Ясно. Чё, штраф большой заплатили, да? О, у нас тут есть ловушки. Чпонь, 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 чпонь. Блин. Ай-яй-яй.
Обезьянник посадили, ждут, пока за ними кто-то придет.
Эх, посадили. Ясно. Хорошо, что не штраф, что пиздец по-другому. Ай! Ой-ой. Ну, зараза, а? Промазал. Ой, я поцеловал что-то. Я, блин, упал.
Позвони им тоже.
Там это где?
Спрошу, что да как.
Почему я должен позвонить им? Позвони им позже. А, позвоню. Позвоню.
Wait a second. I'm going to try something.
У меня один пейкиллер остался.
Come on. Let's get the hell away from here. Go on. It's okay. I'm right behind you.
Ну тут что-то найду, сейчас подожди. ДТВ. Пейнкиллер взял. И я думаю, все, хаос.
There's someone down there.
А, автобусный этот. Блин. О-оу. Вы что, сами себя там раните, что ли? Я чуть не понял.
Да я думал, ты скажешь. Цитирую нетерпеливо, будешь лазить.
Да уж. Блин, патроны кончились. Йоу. Вау, это было офигенно.
Our day had started with us hiding in filth, and got progressively worse. My luck was running true to form. Or rather, I was running true to form.
Так, что у нас тут? Waiting for. Ладно, идем. Че, буду ехать на это? Не, нихера. Тут я найду золотой пистолет. Детали фаул, то есть. Что у нас тут? Я уже, блин, не помню.
Should we wait here for parcels?
No, it's not safe enough. Come on. Damn it.
А, через окно.
Max,
Quiet.
you're the one breaking in.
No, you're the one breaking in.
Угу.
Come on. Give me a leg up. Got it? Open the door.
Ну ты, конечно, не беременная, скажу. Мы только в начальной стадии.
Shh. Listen.
Check it out. Stay here.
Тут не...
Какие-то зрители у тебя молчаливые.
Да уж, точно, не говори. Ай, ты засранец, я так и знал, что ты там будешь, я так и знал. Битву уберите свою.
Привет.
О, Алена Трупина. Привет. Как у тебя дела? Немножко играю в старые игрушки Макс Пейна. Хотя играю разные игры, разные. Ой, тихо, раз.
О, хоть кто-то.
Ну да. Ха-ха.
Так я ждал этого 3 года.
Чего ждал? Тут, по-моему, опять что-то будет, по-моему. Ой, блин! Вот подстава, ё-моё! Вот это подстава! Сейчас буду аккуратно тогда.
Добро пожаловать. Устраивайся поудобнее. Бери чай, кофе, печень.
Что-то у меня мах что-то автоматом идет, и что-то не понимаю. Что-то разработчики немножко переборчили с рядом. Ой. Ты куда влетел? Ой-ой-ой. Да?
Ты неплохо играешь.
Да, но я уже старенький геймер. Раньше я играл лучше. Так, где этот ублюдок? Он там был.
Заходи в Discord.
Блин!
Ссылка периодически появляется в чате.
Ой. Ну ты посмотри, а? Так, я открыл.
Acabou os esconde, sua putinha de merda! Na condolência pra sua família!
Ой, господи, что ты делаешь? Что ты делаешь?
I'm here. It's okay.
18+, вы чё?
This one. Ever driven the bus before?
Of course I haven't.
Ever shot anybody?
No.
Well, it's drive or shoot, sister. And right now, I reckon I'll be better at the shooting.
Уберите детей от экрана и беременных стариков.
Беременных стариков.
All right, now listen to me.
Лол.
When I give you the word, I want you to slam it into gear, full on the gas, and drive us the hell out of here.
What?
Just drive the
Кстати,
fucking
маленький
thing
вопрос.
straight.
Игра
Keep
не
on
повторяется
going.
2 раза?
Relax. You can do this.
То есть идет тихо, а потом идет громко. У меня такое вчера было в Dishonored 2. Какой-то баг был.
You're doing fine! Try to stay calm!
Бум!
Keep going!
Патроны, патроны! Вот
Keep
так.
your foot on the gas!
Неотвратимый.
Ясно.
Careful! Try to keep us straight!
Вот если Red Redemption 2 от Rockstar будет на PC, я ее точно куплю.
Yeah, I see it.
И мне будет пофиг, сколько она будет стоить. Потому что я люблю, когда разработчики делают очень долго игры, но они делают очень качественно и
Be okay! You're
100%.
doing great!
Как GTA 5, как Max Payne 3. Слушайте, из-за Max Payne 3 вышла нормальная GTA 5, вы понимаете об этом? Они же как рассказали нам? Игра будет сделана для того, чтобы потом улучшать игры, разные игры от Rockstar. Вот у них получилось, они молодцы.
Hold on!
Блин! Ауч. Игра весит 35 гигабайт. Гигабайт. Я скажу вам, это достойный размер. GTA 5, она, по-моему, 65 со всеми дополнениями. 8 нет, по-моему, 70 чика, по-моему, гига.
Son of a bitch. Quick, come on. Giovanna, go. I need you to get up to the roof of this building and get the passers. Tell them to wait for me. Now go. Jump. Go.
Ой, тут полная жопа. У меня даже гранат нету. Да, я могу летать, стрелять нафиг и все, как я делал раньше. Вот. Бум. Попали гады. Да, у меня графика на
А в Discord заходит. Я что, проклят? Сделайте меня счастливым, зайдите в Discord. Виверс 1 час 9 минут 45
Они
секунд.
это... Не все любят Discord, кстати. что мне нравится, что в Дискорде можно там создавать разные разделы и очень хорошо это делать.
I was just about to run to the roof when my savior and friend, the man whose unborn child I had just killed for, decided to leave without me.
А, да, пассажир меня предал.
Why, Max? Get in, quick!
What the Чё это за... Блядь! Что это? Где водитель? Вау! А чё это было? А, о, появилось. Я думал какой-то глюк.
I know. I thought you guys were very close.
We were.
Well, you know what? I did a background check.
Jesus.
I mean, I thought the two of you worked for Rodrigo
Текстурки
Brown.
не грузят.
Yeah, so?
Да, как-то странно это было, как будто, знаешь, как будто компьютер что-то такое, типа,
Victor, no.
пофиг.
Raul Passos.
Ну, эта игра уже старая, во-первых. Совместимость хорошая, но бывает где-то и вдруг что-то не подгрузилось, не знаю
Even
почему.
paid for a ticket for him to go to New York.
Why?
I don't know. My guess is to meet you.
But why?
I don't know. Maybe he liked you. Maybe he thought you needed a break.
That's funny.
I don't know. Maybe he wanted some dumb gringo to come down here to shoot things up and maybe to take the watch for Rodrigo when he got shot.
I don't believe that.
Why? Because you're not a dumb gringo? Or because you are?
You know, I have no
Оптимизация плоха.
Не, ну оптимизация нормальная в этой игре, просто из-за... Это еще Windows был какой, 8-й там? Vista? Что там было? Я уже не помню. Сейчас скажу. Вот эта коробка. Сейчас вам скажу точно. Да, Windows 7.
Let me ask
Что
you
вы
something.
хотите? Все изменилось.
What?
But what is it that you really thought that you were doing down there in Panama? Hmm? And don't tell me you're so naive as to think you were just down there guarding a woman.
I didn't know what to say. I had been so loaded in Panama, I could scarcely remember my own name. I know things had got real heavy.
Да, это было на яхте, самое первое еще. Крем для загара, коктейли и алчность. Панама, панамский канал «Слюз». Пару месяцев назад, вторник, 17-18. Когда еще вообще были живы.
The first had been easy. Money for banging waitresses at some fancy wedding in the Caribbean. This seemed like another
В
easy
этой игре
game.
физика
It was the
кажется
middle of the
четырех.
day, and like any self-respecting idiot, I was half cut.
Физика, нет, она, конечно, улучшена была. Если сравнить GTA 4 и Max Payne 3, там по физике немножко улучшена Max Payne, потому что GTA 4 вышла раньше, чем Max Payne. Max Payne уже вышел после этого.
Some ways.
И пошла уже реализация как в этом, и пошла реализация как в GTA 5. Немножко улучшили там сделали, там сделали, там сделали. Но они, конечно, улучшили все. В GTA 5 уже было видно, что там было все уже обработано, все сделано как надо.
Оптимизация норм. Просто из-за ультра проц не справляется. Движок такой.
Не, почему? Прот справляется. Не забудь, что это ноутбук. У меня еще нагревается он. И он не такой горячий, кстати. Но внутри горячий. У меня еще турбо включен, хотя зачем этот турбо? Я могу его отключить даже.
Not really. I spent my honeymoon in Montauk.
Oh, where's that?
It's just down the road.
Whatever. Last time I was there, I got so wasted, I nearly shit myself. I didn't know you were married.
Yeah, well, my wife passed away.
Good. Not good. Bad.
Да, good.
But good because now I can get you laid a lot. It is great to be single, hey. I love a woman.
Урочек стар
She's
свой
with
движок.
another and she
Рано.
doesn't want to know it. Fuck her. I mean, could you believe that shit?
Rage.
Okay.
Rage это же тоже игра старая, нет? Но это не Rockstar же игра была. Это была игра 2K, по-моему. Создатели.
Pasos. Welcome. What's the deal with this guy, eh? He's kind of
Как я сказал, Rage,
stuck up.
вспомнил тоже старую игрушку по наподобию Wonderlands.
Smile a bit more, you know? 'Cause life is good. Where's the truck?
It's coming. Hey, soon.
Pasos. I gotta go lay down.
Okay.
Так.
Скоро, наверное, КТА 6 выпустит.
Сначала Redemption 2, а потом уже GTA 6. А может получиться так, что Redemption 2 не выйдет на PC, а выйдет GTA 6 на PC. А еще много... А, кстати, Игорь, ты же спрашивал еще про... Какие я еще смотрю? Я смотрю еще MMORPG канал, который тоже рассказывает о разных новостях и играх. Кстати, Лара Крофт последняя, она кается по наподобие как бы дополнения, а не другая игра. Как бы новый сюжет, да, но она очень все похоже. Все то же самое. Battlefield 5 тоже говорят, что это как бы обновленная игра. Ну, там добавили, конечно, несколько плюшек, но очень похоже то же самое. Новые движки никто не собирается делать, я чувствую. Хотя Square Enix, кстати, тоже молодцы, умеют делать игры. Вышел же этот Devil May Cry 5. Но она, блин, дороговатая. 200 шекелей в стиме. Дороговато.
Нет, КТА 6 скоро не выйдет. Rockstar занимаются обновлением КТА 5.
Да, но они потом перейдут на 6-ю, в конце концов.
Она обновленная Том Райди.
¡No hay nadie aquí!
Да, обновленная.
¡Esta también está vacía!
Ребят, не трогайте меня, не надо. Значит, я проснулся. Наш катер обчищают. Ах ты! Попал!
Rockstar никогда не остановится.
О,
The pirates
пейнкиллер.
wouldn't get
Там что-то
everything.
еще было, по-моему, в этой катере. Я помню, там что-то были секреты разные. Попал же тебя. Там их два. Нет, а, да, их два. Здрасте. Вот так.
The dead guys looked like soldiers in one of those Central American guerrilla armies. Pirates with a manifesto.
Анекдот
Psychos with a
хочешь, как
dream.
в прошлый
That
раз.
sort of bullshit.
Анекдот. Какой там был анекдот, уже я не помню. О, вот это я понимаю, хорошее оружие. Сразу убивает.
The radio. Maybe I could send
That's
out an SOS.
Ага.
Disparos en la cubierta inferior. Vete a ver qué pasa. Asegúrate de que los burros no derrochen municiones con los tripulantes.
Он так что-то понял.
certainly wasn't the first time I'd woken up with a hangover, long after a party had turned sour.
Тут, по-моему, было что-то золотое, по-моему. Нет, тут не было золотого, ничего. Так, машинное отделение.
Boat's hull and onto the upper deck as soon as possible was countered by the probability of running into another hijacker.
По-немецки «на» означает направление движения. По-русски тоже, но более конкретно.
Ага. В этом есть что-то.
В этой игре замедление классное.
Да. Это моторы? Или это генераторы? А, это генераторы, извините. Блин! Говнюк. Вышел туда, куда не надо выходить.
Fire was sucking oxygen from the room. I didn't care if I got shot the second I got out of there.
Это
I
же
needed one
генератор.
more gulp of fresh air
Я
before
тут
I
вижу
died.
цилиндры.
It was like the need for a
Не,
wake-up
по-моему, это
whiskey after
моторы.
a 2-day bender. How to shut off the fuel feeds. Move,
Все
Max.
разбомбил.
Мама, купи собачку. Нет, ну пожалуйста, купи. Я же сказала, нет. Продай кому-нибудь другому.
There wasn't much air left.
А, мне надо... Точно.
I shut down one engine, but it didn't make much
Да, двигатель,
difference.
правильно я сказал. Что это с моим Макс Пейном? Я такого не помню, что такие эффекты были.
There. I could breathe again.
А,
Now
я
the
мог
boat could get back to
задохнуться
smelling like
просто,
suntan
ясно.
oil, stale margaritas, and
Я мог просто
greed.
задохнуться. Значит, тут 4 двигателя. Тут, по-моему, золотой пистолет был где-то. Или тут где-то. А, нифига, я сам себя обманул.
So this was the famous Panama Canal. We could have gone to the moon while I was passed out and I wouldn't have noticed.
Пятно крови.
While I'd been dead to the world, some of my shipmates were just plain dead. Where had they taken them?
О, тут я никогда не любил. А, у меня, блин... Блин!
В психиатрической больнице. Почему этот пациент постоянно пердит? Это новый персонаж в психиатрии.
So
Он
this was
считает
the
себя
famous
Газпромом.
Panama Canal. We could have gone to the moon while I was passed out and I wouldn't have
Поржал от
noticed.
души. Блин! Не попал.
А русской озвучки нет.
Да, русской озвучки не было тут. Вот тут, конечно, жалко, что русской озвучки нету. А английская тоже нормально идет тут.
Можно вытерпеть кучу испытаний.
Так Ростер вообще не занимается русской озвучкой.
I still didn't know what the hell happened. I didn't like to think what was behind the door.
Там какой-то кровь. Какой-то кровь.
I had to save some valuables.
Слышь, там какой-то кровь, надо проверить.
Есть.
В пиратках... Не, Макс Пейна нету в пиратке русской локализации. То есть русской озвучки, я такого не помню. У Рокстера вообще нету русской озвучки. Не знаю почему.
The guys up ahead weren't dealing with passengers like the rest of them. Maybe I should have realized then that this was no ordinary kidnap job.
Есть 2
Something on
Виверс,
the
1
boat
час
attracted the
25 минут
sharks.
10 секунд.
Почему 2? Как почему? Как 2, если 5 человек?
Есть только она вдала Олэдж флэшбэе.
Что? Че, блин? Какие вы быстрые. Упс. Кстати, тут тоже есть карта на этот... Так, а можно смотреть сейф.
Whatever they were looking for appeared to be gone.
Улики. Должно быть еще кое-что. Нет, не тут. Нет, не тут. Короче, в какой-то из этих мест должен быть золотой пистолет. Там где-то. Где-то тут. Тихо, тихо, угомонись.
Daphne Bernstein, a recent divorcee, making the most of her considerable settlement, and Marcella was making the most of her. I don't want to think about it. Booze, coke, pills. You could get whatever party favor you wanted on this vessel.
А, вот тут. Там сейчас будет еще один, по-моему. Или нет? Да, есть. А смотри... Бля, откуда? Ты откуда там появился? Ты что там в туалете делал?
There was something firing these guys other than good old-fashioned social. It didn't make sense. Why would they leave the jewels and rip open the walls? It didn't occur to me just what the other cargo on board could be.
А в каких годах сюжет идет? Кстати, в Макс Пейне 3 самый лучший рекорд.
Какой год? Ой, блин, я не помню. По-моему... А я не помню. Тихо. Сверху будет, я знаю. Вот там. Не буду лезть на рожон. Тихо. Там еще один, по-моему, есть. Пока не вижу. Там еще один, по-моему. Да, вот.
В этой игре подсказки есть.
Еще один там видел.
У вас там темно? Или ты без света стримишь?
Не, у нас просто без света стримит. У нас сейчас утро. Как утро? Вот 10 часов.
I was on a ghost ship in a ghost canal.
Воу, сколько убитых, нифига себе. Ой, там много мертвецов, господи. Я раньше не обращал на эти детали. Тут закрыто, правильно. О.
Daphne's ship was always stocked.
Блин.
Пасхалки. Алена, посмотри
Может быть, есть пасхалки, я не знаю. Я их не видел. Блин, тут хрен... Надо... Беги, 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 Макс, беги. Твою мать. Там надо бегать, бегать надо. Я помню, тут я никогда не воевал с ним так. Сука! Как так быстро... Макс, вставай, ёб твою мать, вставай! Иди нахер. Я могу на реале сыграть, кстати. Ой-ой-ой.
Сыграй на пианино.
Подожди на пианино, сначала надо убить этих тварей. Блин, я не могу стрелять. Вижу. Есть один. Второй. Третий. Так.
В последней главе он сыграет главную тему игры.
Да я знаю, что ты мне спойлеришь.
Это пасхалка.
Лол. Эту пасхалку я знаю. Все, всех убил. Молодец. Ой, блин, вас много.
Пасхалки невозможно заспойлерить.
Да, сколько вас там? Кто стреляет? Надо чуть-чуть подождать, чтобы хоть немножко у меня... Блин! Откуда? Ах ты! Я не вижу его. Я его не видел. Откуда он выстрелил? Сука. А, больше нету никого там? Отлично. Хоть что-то. Откуда выстрелили-то, мне интересно. Вот это вопрос. Так, раз. Так, движение. Блин, я еще не понял, откуда они там побежали. Откуда вы там появились? Я что-то не помню, что они меня там выходили.
Сложность игры какая?
Это сложность, да. Ой, блин. Я же выбрал... Зараза. Я выбрал сложность игры. Сложно. Ой, блин. А, нет, 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 только не воду. Черт. Я ударился, убился. Ну ладно, достали. Давай. Так. Третьи гады где? Блядь, дюки. А, вон, смотри. Давай, достали. Я теперь злой, Макс Пейн. Пошел.
Пока.
До свидания. Ай. Все. Теперь я его тоже. Откуда вы еще там выходите? А, вот. Я же думал, ранил его, убил. Не, не убил. Ладно, сейчас мы возьмем тут. Блин, я не люблю эту визию. Так, конечно, опять заново. А, нет, снова. Я могу на реале сыграть. Вот, теперь могу на реале сыграть. Не.
And the band played on.
Ясно. сами проходили эту игру на этой сложности? Я что-то не знаю. Я немного не верю в свою удачу, но блин. Так, одного убил. Вот так. А если вот так вот? А, там еще их до хера. Вот так. Потому что все время делать slow motion, я себе просто рву потом. Спасибо. Слушай, как моментально стреляет, а? И он еще встает, как не знаю, долго очень. Давай. Все, отбил ему все, что можно.
Maybe there was something on the bridge. I checked every other inch of the boat. I spotted Passos and Marcelo. If I'd known back then that they'd been up to no good while I was fighting my way through a band of violent paramilitaries and a worse hangover, I might not have wanted to get over to them so bad.
Hey, Passos!
At the time, I hadn't thought too much about this. I hadn't thought too much about anything. Now I remember it, it didn't seem quite so kosher.
What about, what's her name? Daphne.
Do whatever you think is best.
I think it's best we try to go find her.
Yeah, okay, let's go. Nah.
See? I didn't think Passos was a bad guy. He didn't need to try to save this woman or the crew.
We're here.
Ладно, давай. Буду ждать стрим по России или Foreigner. Надеюсь, правильно написал. Хотел написать «До скорой встречи».
Не, все правильно. Все правильно сделал. Все правильно написал.
There was some equipment in the truck next to me. It'd be a shame to see it go to waste.
There's gotta be a reason why they're going across the canal.
Кто откуда? А я не вижу откуда. Капец.
There was some equipment in the truck next to me. It'd be a shame to see it go to waste.
Come on! We can get across up top.
These are professional soldiers. Take cover, bro.
Блин, какие же вы сильные, а? Вас хрен убьешь. Вот так. А, я ему в руку попал. И зато он двигаться не мог.
What I expected to find. On a boat full of drunks and bullshit artists, I'd been the cabaret act. Shooting whatever came in front of me was easier than coming to terms with that reality.
час 1 час 40 минут 18 секунд.
Все? Ну, все. Oh, hello. Всех убил? Slow motion. Долго ждал. Я ничего не трогал. Он автоматом. Hello. How are you? Ах ты! Какой фейл! I'm fine. How are you? Ничего не вижу. Будем с другой стороны зайти. Ой. What the fuck, my game is paused.
That looked like the way up, but it was locked. I had to find a switch.
Thanks. My difficulty is hard. Not easy. Very hard. The fuck? What? Oh no, I don't have weapon. Ow! I don't see you. Ooh. So man, you dead.
I blocked out all my questions. All I thought about was getting to Daphne Bernstein before it was too late.
Jesus Christ.
Всех расстреляли. Дафну убили.
This is brutal. I didn't think things would be like this.
I should have jumped in that goddamn canal myself and swum my way back to New York.
Let me ask you again, Max. What do you think you were really doing in Panama?
I was drinking.
People died. Innocent people. Who do you think robbed you?
I don't know. I was told it was people who disliked Daphne Bernstein, something about an unpleasant divorce.
Her ex-husband worked on Wall Street. Do you think he has easy access to Panamanian death squads?
Guess I didn't really think about it.
You were smuggling something, weren't you?
No. I mean, I didn't realize it at the time. I didn't think too much about it, but yes, Marcelo did drive off with something. I don't know what. I didn't see him until we got to Brazil a week or so later.
I think it was money. I think Marcelo and Victor have a friendly banker there in Panama. Your little cruise was to deliver the cash to him because there it's easier to launder.
I thought the Broncos were rich.
Rodrigo's rich. The other two, they live well, but they don't have real money. Victor's campaigns were always financed by his brother. That is the way among certain rich families there. The eldest brother is the king. You know, he gets everything. The other two, not so much.
And now Rodrigo's dead.
Exactly. And Marcelo, too. It's an awful tragedy for Victor, huh? A man running on a law and order ticket, you know, whose brothers have both been killed in such terrible circumstances. A true patriot.
What about Marcelo?
Marcelo was an idiot. Were this true, I certainly don't believe he could possibly have known about it. But I do believe some other scheme, you know, some other bullshit. Whatever that cash was, Victor could have talked him into something. I don't know yet.
And Passos?
Well, Passos is a bum ex-cop. He failed in America, failed in Sao Paulo. He was surrounded by more money and more poverty than his tiny little head can handle. You think guys like that can't be bought?
No, but if...
But nothing. Probably not a bad guy. He's just a man caught in the crossfire of a very rich family.
What about me?
You. You're the fall guy. The American. Running around, acting like the action hero. Killing lots of people. You're a stroke of genius.
That ain't how it is.
You were an angry ex-cop. You were sitting in a bar with a history of violence and a history of a bad temper. You were perfect.
Me and Passos went to the academy together.
Did you?
I don't fucking know.
Okay, let's take a drive, Max. Want to do some good? Want to get yourself killed in a good cause? Then I need you to check something out for me.
Like what?
А, сейчас будет
That
интересно.
incident at the favela today. Now, some of my officers say a bus drove off some captives,
They did, I saw it.
but no captives were ever booked.
They probably handed them off to the paramilitary death squads, the,
Caixa Preta?
Right.
Who did?
I don't know, the cops. The other cops. The cops who shoot on sight.
The INFY.
Right.
Max, you see that building there?
The Imperial Palace Hotel?
Yeah, that's what it says. People go in there in large groups under armed guard, but it isn't a police station, and no one comes out of there.
Why don't you just go in and bust the joint, get a warrant?
I'm only a cop, Max.
So you keep saying. Time to find out what was going on here. I didn't fancy booking myself in the presidential suite, so went looking for the basement.
Да, будет сейчас весело. Веселуха сейчас будет у нас. Сколько уже трансляция? Почти 2 часа.
I wasn't too excited about the acoustics in this place. A couple of gunshots would sound like I'd walked in here with a goddamn marching band. It wasn't pretty, but I guess none of what was about to happen was gonna be.
It was the question I kept on asking myself. How could I have been so blind? I was convinced the Broncos had gotten the wrong man for the job, but maybe De Silva was right. I was the stooge. The bad joke everybody got but me.
Все сломано, все развалено. О, людей сжигают. Как хорошо. Посмотреть каталку.
Either those guys wheeled their trash out on stretchers, or something was seriously wrong here. You can't unsee something. INFY. Was there anything they didn't have a grubby hand in? A few days earlier, I'd have called it a coincidence. But I'd written off too many of those already.
Да, точно. Слишком много всего. Слишком много совпадений. Слишком уж много.
The Imperial Palace Hotel was a 5-star bona fide shithole. I needed to find out why guests were checking in by the busload and checking out by the bag load. Maybe the service would be better upstairs.
Опять каталка с кровью.
Mesma coisa. O quê? Você não tá fazendo nada, tô fazendo tudo sozinho.
Como é que eu não tô pegando nada, rapaz? Tô trabalhando aqui, ficando de olho e escutando você reclamar. Ó. Olha o quê? Para com essa viadagem, para de reclamar.
Бля, патроны! Что там было? О! О, нифига себе. Тут только 4. Тихо. Тут слишком тихо. Да, хренушки тут. Все. Совсем ручной, попадание в руку. Ой. Блин. Не выходи на меня больше. Еще есть? А, о. Эти ворота. О, золотое оружие. Давай. Ой, как ты так попал мне? Винтовка моя любовь. Конечно, она моя любовь. Бойня. Убийц 1000. Отлично. Еще одно золотое оружие у нас тут. Ой-ой. Все. Воу! The fuck? Вот так. Сам раз. Тут что-то есть, по-моему, нет? Дай посмотрим. Да, что-то есть.
De Silva and I had the same fan club. I knew enough and he knew too much. We'd both become targets. Passos' ID card. It was no great surprise he'd made their hit list, but to discover he was really Colombian? No wonder some locals seemed to laugh at his accent. What else had he lied to me
1 час
about?
57 минут 41 секунда.
I needed to find a way upstairs. Surely nobody would notice another hole in the wall.
Я могу просто эту штуку взорвать.
I knew this thing was bigger than me. Bigger than the Broncos, but I only had a glimpse of the whole picture. Like looking in a mirror and for an instant seeing what everyone else sees. A bad caricature of a better man. INFY. That deal at the favela was getting dirtier by the minute. Those bastards were clearly in bed with the Crush of Prado. Now I just had to find out why. Starting with a bit of bedtime reading for Mr. De Silva. When you've lived the kind of life I've lived, reality comes at you through a different lens.
Майнкрафт тема.
But
Привет.
nothing could have prepared me for what was on the other side of that door. I had to get those poor bastards out of there.
Get him out of here. Go. Go. Wait. I said get. Serrano.
Serrano. He
О,
looked
Serrano.
pathetic. A man defeated. I walked away and
Что
left
это за
him to
игра,
his
игры?
own personal
Макс Пейн 3.
nightmare.
Игры.
Whatever hell this was De Silva had sent me into, I knew I had to put an end to it. I had no choice but to push on. I didn't understand everything, and I never would, but I understood enough. Sometimes a complicated problem is best tackled with a simple solution.
Я так не понял, напишите в чат даже.
Сейчас напишу. Блин, патроны. Ах, черт возьми, патроны. Патронов нет. А чё ты это выкинул? Я ничего не выкидывал. Лол.
Спасибо, я твой подписчик.
Ага, спасибо. У меня патронов нет. Где я его убил там? Блин, они там все упали. Ё-моё. Задрали. Вот так. Эй-эй.
Как тебя зовут?
Алекс. Давай. Ну, ждем.
Тебе сколько лет?
Мне 25.
Классный стрим, лайк за стрим.
Спасибо. Да, стрим мы на Full HD. Высокого качества. Так еще и с Израиля. Все? Не, по-моему, еще есть. Я слышу звуки. Ну вот еще один. Пока. Ой. Вот так. Все есть.
This was hell on earth. De Silva was no fool. I'd have driven on off into the sunset too if I were him. But I was in too far now.
Тут же было пианино. Или не тут? Стоп. Газета.
It looked like Victor had won the sympathy vote. Found his universal connection to the people. Triumph out of tragedy. Part of me couldn't help thinking that had been his plan all along.
А где... Стоп. А где была... А где же рояль? Вот он.
Ты можешь перевести, что я сказал, халтура? Good. No.
Что именно
There it
привести?
was. Soundtrack to my life.
Hello.
And for a few seconds came harmony.
По-английски.
Finally.
По-английски? Good stream, like for stream. How your name? Хватит. Ага. О.
The fuck is going on here? How much do you want? What have you been doing? I am a doctor. I help people.
Молодец,
What have you been
правильно.
doing here? It's easy for you. Listen, I know people. They will kill you.
А сколько тебе лет?
I can help you. Trust me. Please, please. What have you been doing? I have a lot of money. Look, look. Lots of money. I do important research. Please. Caralho! Caralho! Espera.
Он тоже в ахуе. Что тут происходит?
Não, não. Por favor. Pelo amor de Deus. Por favor, não me mata. Não, não. Pelo amor de Deus. E aí, doutor?
Правильно.
For all Serrano owed me, he'd paid enough. For now, I had bigger debts to call in.
Сейчас будет весело. Сейчас будут снайпера у нас тут. Не, это будет потом.
Even I could guess what Demolisao meant.
Еще должна быть
That
улика.
building was condemned in more ways than
Мне
one.
11.
Ага. 11. А почему бот сказал 12? Мне послышалось. Это послышалось. Красава. Значит, мне это место заминировать просто. Так, тут ничего нету. Нет, должно быть что-то еще. Я же помню, что должно быть что-то.
There had to be something I wasn't seeing.
Нет, тут ничего нету. Лол. Значит, наверху. Значит, второй будет этаж. Что-то зачесалось все тут. Сейчас я возьму мины. О, тут, кстати, есть патроны.
They had a fucking arsenal in here.
Арсенал.
It was time to bring this little hellhole to the ground. So I decided to put some of their C4 to good use.
Почему тебя не смотрят другие подписчики? Только я смотрю твой стрим.
Не смотрят, просто они пошли отдыхать. Там своими делами заниматься. Очень много разных подписчиков, которые мой язык просто не знают, из-за этого они не смотрят стримы. Есть у меня английские подписчики, которые тоже... Там, если что-то надо, посмотрят на какие видосы, какие нужны им по информации.
This was something else.
Да.
These vermin had gone into a place where life was cheap and found a way
В
to get
Ютубе очень
rich
мало у
off
меня
it.
русских подписчиков, очень
I just
мало.
wanted to finish this and get far away from here. But then, true to form, more of the rats came out of their holes.
Так, вот сейчас они вот тут пойдут, ага. Сколько их тут? Всего 4 всего лишь? Да, их 4. Так, я могу прыгать, я могу скакать, но никогда их не... Давай. Давай.
Ну я русский.
Не понимаю. О, как я его ударил.
At least my visitors have been kind enough to leave the gate open.
Это я возьму. Сейчас все патроны заберу. Тут, по-моему, снайпера должны быть скоро у меня. Ага, во-во. Снайпера. Блин. Зараза.
Ладно, я сейчас через 5 минут приду.
Не проблем. Все. Все. Откуда? Вау, сколько вас?
Any
Скользкий
time I
глаз.
bought had been going real cheap. If I was gonna plant the rest of those explosives,
Я
I
не ожидал,
had
что они
to
так на
do
меня
it
нападут.
now.
По кадрам все окей. Пропуск кадров все окей. Все окей. Долго думал, Макс.
Подпишись на мой канал, Пэжа, пожалуйста. Я на твой подписался и лайки каждый день ставлю. Ну подпишись, Пэжа.
Хорошо. Сейчас замечательно, нормальная работа, могу хоть зайти на твой канал нормально. Так, куда теперь? Сюда, по-моему, нет.
I was at the top of this house of
Надо
cards.
подняться наверх.
Now was the time to play my ace.
Вот счет. Счет установить точно.
That was the last of the explosives. I just hoped it was enough to bring down the building and all the evil in it.
Who wants to take a shot? You see what this is? Come on, anybody? Want to be a hero? I got nothing to lose. Let's do it.
Que porra que tá acontecendo aqui?
Senor Neves.
What the fuck is your problem, man?
My problem? My problem? Wanna know what my problem is? You're turning humans into glue. That's what my fucking problem is.
I don't know what you're talking about, American. All I know is what I hear about you. You bodyguard for the Brancos. They are all dead. You help the poor. Today, many of them dead. You are a proper American hero.
At least I fucking tried.
Well done with your effort. The whole city is grateful. The great American savior of the poor.
That's right.
You think you made any difference? You think stopping this legitimate business venture is helping anyone?
Legitimate? You're stealing people's organs!
We pay for everything! We have the record!
Oh, so people can sell their livers? Their hearts, their eyeballs?
2 часа
You're
14
insane, you
минут
sick
50
fuck!
секунд.
We kept people safe in the city! Decent people! Safe! I know a lot of powerful people.
Well, your powerful people aren't gonna help you out of this one, buddy.
Блин, Макс, ты что творишь? У меня мышка не...
te matar, seu filho!
Ай. Бля, я не могу дергаться. Как? Я же успел выбраться. Господи. Ох ты, черт возьми, опять ты. Это нереально, это нереально. И как мне тебя убить? Ты же быстрый, как скотина. Только так.
I told you the city was dangerous, friend.
I kind of like it. It's growing on me.
Nice to see a happy tourist smiling.
The fuck are you doing here?
I came back
I can see that. But why?
to save you.
Oh, yeah, real hero.
Listen,
Now, come with me, Max. To Brazil. Be a chance to play the fall guy in a plot that my boss's brother's hatching to profit from the selling of human organs. Yeah, it'll be perfect for you.
what are you talking about? I know nothing about human organs, man. Victor and Marcelo are trying to teach Rodrigo a lesson. Get him to loosen the purse strings and the family money. They pressured me into doing it. You wanna die? I came back for you. I did my best. I'm having a kid, Max. I gotta go.
Fuck you.
Sure. Later. Now, let's go.
Хорошо, но потом.
This thing
Отлично.
works.
Злобный лысый жердяй.
I owe you everything.
No, you don't. I'm sorry I couldn't save your sister.
I was there. It wasn't your fault.
I was paid to protect her and I didn't.
She married into a sick family.
Maybe.
I just wanted to say thank you for giving us a chance to live. I mean, as a family.
I hope it all works out for you, for all of you.
Thank you. Don't be too long.
Well, buddy, that's it.
Where are you guys gonna go?
I don't know, maybe back to New York, maybe down to Argentina. Giovanna has family in Salvador. Maybe we'll just stay there.
Yeah, I got business to take care of.
I'm sorry I dragged you into this. I know it was very wrong.
It's all right, it's done. And hey, I'm having myself a fun old time. Maybe this is how things had to be. Figure I might as well die in the sunshine as die in the snow.
Look, I'm sorry I'm leaving. I got a kid coming. You know how it is.
I know how that is.
You know, I almost didn't say goodbye to you. I said to myself, maybe this guy will put a bullet in me.
Maybe I will. But not right now.
Thank you. Try to look after yourself, Max, huh? Life is worth living.
If you say so, pal.
I thought I was going to have to witness another murder.
Nah. Not him.
You ready?
guess.
Okay. I've looked through this information you gathered. It's not very nice.
What is it?
It's the INFY. The famous Mr. Becker.
Friend of Victor Bronco.
Yes. And a contributor to his campaigns. A government employee, of course.
And?
A weapons dealer. A murderer. This was known. A dealer in human organs. This wasn't known.
A proper gentleman.
Sure.
So you're gonna bring him down?
Yes, because I want to lose my wife and my children and then get killed myself. All that after watching him walk free.
Tell me what has to be done.
Well, officially there's nothing I can do.
And unofficially?
Well, we can always try something a little more creative.
Creative?
Да, я попаду просто в этот полицейскую.
De Silva had promised me a 10 o'clock showcase. I had to make sure I was on stage and ready for my close-up.
Diga a Becker. Que vim para ele.
Ага. Как вся банда тут летит, нифига себе. Не банда, а эти продажные копы.
Olha aqui. Tropa. Ei, moço. Mano, esse cara aí.
Manda tua conta, rapaz.
Vai, fudeu! Meu conta não deve saber da culpa.
Ela não desgruda dela, meu.
Ei, quem é essa cara aí?
Convidado nosso. Quebra esse otário aí.
Deixa comigo, vou dar uma lição nele.
Então, o pai dela não desgruda. Ladrão, filha da puta! Atrás de inocente! Vai te fuder, vamos aqui! Eu não fiz nada! Que você vai me proteger, caralho! Tá pensando o quê? Hã? Onde é que você vem? Fica aí, cara! Eu? Se fudeu, filha da puta! Otário! Otário!
Одного там повесился.
Segura a porta aí.
Eu vi uma outra versão. Vamos resolver aquela parada lá, hein?
Demorou. Valeu, amigo.
Отхерачили бедного Макса.
Hey, what are you doing here? Huh? I ask you a question. Answer him. Answer him. What are you doing? What? What are you doing here? O que você está fazendo aqui? What are you doing here?
I don't understand. I can't hear you.
What are you doing here?
Doing here? In the ear.
Hey, answer me. What are you doing here?
Херак. Что ты делаешь? Пришел убивать.
Back in the precinct after all this time. Time to find out what the hell was going on. I knew nothing resembling good times lay beyond that gate, but I was gonna have to face the music sooner or later.
Тут все закрыто, тут все закрыто, тут все закрыто. Кстати, что у него вот? Пулемет, это хорошая вещь. Стоп, тут какая-то улика, по-моему. Не улика? Нет.
Figured I'd bag those up for evidence.
О, отлично.
I guess our little stunt helped some other civic-minded people raise valid concerns about community relations.
Their faces said it all. I was on their side, but how could they know that? If they came through that door, I'd be leaving as a human shield and never leaving at all. Luckily for me, for once the police arrived just in time. It sounded like all hell was breaking loose. Whatever nonsense De Silva had pulled, it seemed to be working.
Там закрыто, да? Опа, золотой пистолет.
Me dá um nome.
Eu só sei que teve um apagão, isso é tudo que eu sei.
É isso que você quer?
Nós vamos correr. De qualquer maneira.
Их обоих убили. Есть.
The last few prisoners were trapped in here, and more pressingly, it seemed I was too.
Блин, я не знаю, куда даже... Я не могу даже сделать замедлитель времени. Нет, все-таки придется. Прямо в голову, ублюдок. Что у нас тут? Ничего нет. Что у нас по оружию? Ясно. Шотганы. Всякая нечисть.
The security switch had to be in that booth.
Что тут у нас? Мне бы еще бы пейнкиллеров бы взять немного. О, пейнкиллера.
It was Monday's arrest log, as far as I could tell. And no sign of anybody from Nova Esperanza. All those poor bastards have been checked straight into the Imperial Palace Hotel.
Наружу, да?
That kid had the right idea. There was no point bouncing bullets off that thing. I decided I'd try to pick up where he left off. And then immediately regretted that decision.
Блин. Блин. Она где-то... Да. Ковер не работает как надо. Я это уже сразу понял. А, я понял. Я долбанный по этой штуке. Да блин. Меня нехило потрепало. Ой.
Один ГР 2 часа 31 минута 41 секунда.
Патроны кончились, ё-моё.
Wasn't this nice? The perfect end to a
Он так попал
perfect
меня.
trip.
Я
If
же
someone had
убил,
told
он меня
me
попал.
6 months ago this was
Как-то
where my
странно это
life
стало
was
так
headed,
всё
I'd have
работать.
ordered a double of
Всё
whatever
против
they were
меня.
drinking, drunk it, then blown my head off.
Ой-ой, ой-ой, тихо-тихо, не кушай меня. Ты чё ко мне бежишь?
Another dark, rainy night.
Лол.
Another police station. Another futile crusade for amends. Time moves forward. Nothing
Я вижу,
changes.
что меня поменять надо на шотган.
Every bastard in the joint must have known I was on the loose by now. I couldn't afford to waste any more time. They had their body armor. I had mine.
Да умирать будете сегодня, а? Спасибо.
Police food. The same crap the world over. But I could reminisce about the old days later. For now, there was more pressing matters to deal with.
Тут какие-то должны быть тоже улики быть. Кстати. А вот и улики.
Becker's blood money from the good doctor. Serrano had canceled one side of that transaction. The other was
Одну
on
раньше
me.
улику я пропустил, ну пофиг. Все равно у меня есть сохранение 100%. Где там проходил? Откуда? Вот так.
They'd come from the control room. It looked like the security cameras were still running. It looked like the prisoners were giving them a run for their money. That's what happens when you hand some roided-up halfwit a commando uniform with special on the front.
and let him ride around his hometown in a tank playing soldiers. Sooner or later, someone's gonna decide he's not so special. There were a bunch more in the elevator, tooled up like they were about to roll into Fallujah. And of course, they were headed my way.
Все? Нет, там ничего нет. Так.
If the heat was rising, that meant I was getting closer to the source. I had to keep moving.
Тут больше ничего, никаких нет тайн.
About the only friend I had left in that town.
Тут закрыто.
I saw the elevator doors were open.
Я знаю, но я хочу взять еще золотое оружие. Я возьму пейнкиллера, еще возьму. На 5-й этаж.
If there was one thing I learned since being in Sao Paulo, it was that me and the local elevators were not a good mix.
Он там выбрался вообще, тут ты появился вообще. Тут ничего нету. Пейнкиллер возьму. Че, уже утро? А не ночь.
Whatever depressing fate lay on the other side of those doors, there was no point in putting it off any longer.
Все? А, нет, там еще нет. Фига себе, отлетел. Все? Все. Да сколько вас там уже достали стрелять? Да ну нахер. тебя хрен убьешь, я понял, да? Да, тебе пофиг, я знаю. Да что с тобой не так? Да умри уже! Бля, он не умирает. Наконец-то я тебя добил, ублюдок.
I'd killed more cops
Я
than
потерял...
cholesterol, and still no sign of Becker. It wasn't the first time it dawned on me I should probably have gone over the plan in more detail, but it was too late for that now.
Что мне будет хана? Как говорится, пейнкиллеров нету, да? Отойдем что-нибудь.
Special Forces Payne, Sao Paulo's own David and Goliath. I'd pinned De Silva as a coward, but he'd risked more than anyone. And he'd never taken a bribe. If I didn't hurry, Becker would be long gone.
Нету больше никаких пейнкиллеров, у меня только один. Ладно.
I still didn't know how I'd gone from drinking myself numb in New Jersey to looting corpses in Brazil. But this was where I was, 5,000 miles from a home I couldn't go back to on another suicide mission to clean up a mess that wasn't even mine.
Так, что у нас тут?
I'd spent my... The CS were all but out of business in Sao Paulo, and suddenly Becker and Victor looked like local heroes in the war on crime. They'd really gotten their money's worth outsourcing their problems onto me. My old pal Serrano. We'd both been unwitting clowns in this sorry circus. Part of me hoped he'd made it out of that hotel alive. I didn't recognize the guy. Maybe this was the new slum king De Silva had talked about. A throne never stays empty for long. Fame at last. It was no great surprise I'd made Ufe's most wanted list. I hadn't done much to improve the reputation of Americans abroad over the past few weeks. And there they were, my illustrious employers. 3 dead and still every chance I'd go 4 for 4. None of this was gonna look good on the resume. And I was in good company. Howell Passos, sent up north to find a washed-up gringo who would act tough and play dumb. Boy, did he ever deliver.
Ясно. Вставай! Молодец. На, ублюдок. Так.
It was starting to feel as if I'd never leave that place. Like one of those nightmares where you keep running and running, only to discover you're chasing yourself. Nothing I was gonna find in there could make a difference now. I had all the evidence I needed.
Все закрыто. О. Отлично. Оружие всегда круто находится, все. Тут тоже все хорошо.
Tear gas. This wasn't good. I needed to find a way out of that stairwell and fast. That would have been too easy. This was a waste of time. The doors were all locked. There had to be something else I wasn't seeing. My eyes and throat burned, but at least I could breathe. I was trying to work out what direction I was headed in when I discovered some more Brazilian architecture not designed for the American physique.
Упс, я провалился нечаянно.
There it was, the tape from the Bronco security system. Jesus, it was that guy. I had seen him in the favela, Bachmeyer, Becker's right-hand man. His time would come, him and Becker.
Да, я его убил. Я его порву. ТВ, не надо ваш ТВ.
I'd seen enough. It was time to bring this nightmare to an end.
Блин, я ничего не вижу. Вижу. Я сам упал. Кстати, а тут есть поле зрения больше? Может быть, из этого я ни хера не вижу. Все автоматически включено. Нет этого. Нету.
I couldn't get that tape out of my head. Why had INFY killed Rodrigo? I wasn't gonna find any answers in the forensics lab. I had to push on.
Не-не-не.
Hey, pal. Nice to see you.
Vai pra casa, gringo de merda.
I don't think we've been properly introduced.
I know who you are.
Then you should have killed me in the office when you had the chance.
There's still time, meu camarada.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Point. point, 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 point. Сюда. Все. Так, мне звонят, подожди-ка. Опять с Лондона звонят? Прыгай, прыгай! Ай, все. Пострел пиздюка. Ай, не туда. Есть.
Another pile of bodies
Так,
and still nothing to show for
берем
it.
все, что надо.
I felt like I was detaching, that maybe this was revenge for something else, something buried deep in the past.
Я думаю, нормально будет.
Rodrigo, Giovanna, Passos, everyone who'd meant anything was gone. Like so many times before, I'd found myself alone, locked on a course of destruction. It was at my worst when I was at my best.
Рано еще радоваться. Зараза, быстро. Вот так. Не открывал больше двери. Воу-воу-воу, много! Попал все-таки. Попал. Ничего не скажу. Попал. Мне этот шалкан не нужен. Сдается, да? Конечно, тут всех перестрелял.
Elimine o alvo! Larga a arma, seu cuzão!
Becker and Bachmeyer had taken their pound of flesh and sold it on the black
Вот,
market.
отлично.
Now I was coming
что
for
надо мне.
mine.
Теперь он мой.
Beleza, rapaziada, bom trabalho. Só tô esperando a confirmação do outro grupo, mas o gringo já deve estar morto agora.
Senhor, ele não parece estar morto!
Filho da puta, pelo amor de Deus! Droga!
Ах ты засранец. Нет, 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 нет. Только не умереть, только не умереть. Блин. Где вы там все бегаете? Есть. Сейчас выйдет этот босс. Лайка босс, мотофака.
Hey! You Americans love to interfere in things you do not understand.
Oh, I understand plenty, asshole.
How stupid can one man be?
I couldn't get a direct shot. I was gonna have to get creative. It was a waste of bullets. His cover was too good.
Что тут у нас? Ой. Повеселимся.
You're even crazier than I thought!
А,
Those ceiling tiles looked kind of loose.
я понял, понял. Немножко не то сделал. Немножко не то сделал вообще. Попадал, да? Ох ты, засранец. Да не ложись ты, Макс.
You should know when to walk away!
Сейчас я всю пушку возьму.
This was the passkey to Becker's office. I was close to the end of all this, and I could feel it.
Becker! Something funny about dying?
I felt like the avenging angel. I looked like a fat bald dude with a bad temper.
You disgusting piece of shit! I know everything! Not everything, my friend. Let go of him, Max. Huh?
What the science, huh?
There's a good fellow. Well, well, well. Victor, I was wondering when you'd reappear out of whatever slimy hole you live in. I'd like to just say, Max, I just want to say thank you for all your hard work, for my family, and for cleaning up that horrible mess with the Crasha Preto for us. You know I'm tough on crime. I give you a bonus, but I think you just frittered it away. Becker, take his gun.
Toma, seu filho da puta!
Ах ты скотина!
They had barred the door. My only hope was to chase them down. I knew they'd be leaving town, and my guess is they would try to fly out of here. Rich people love to fly away.
God damn it! Последний козырь. Терминал.
Okay, Max. Now you check the main terminal. I'm gonna go and look for the Bronco plane by the hangar, okay?
Let's do it.
You keep an eye out in there. You know Becker's gonna have some guys in there watching out for you.
Yep. So, of course, I knew they were looking for me. But the airport was about the only place a fat gringo might blend in. Well, there or a sex club. My delusions of disguise lasted around 2 seconds. They were out in force. And they were out for me. But then, I was out for them too. Every last one of those bastards.
Check-in. Come on, you bastards.
Блин! Жопа! Макс, ты дебил! Так, ну что у нас тут? Hello. Воу, 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 воу.
Which gun? Is it?
No. Ah, which game? Max Payne 3.
1 виверс 3 часа 6 минут 17 секунд.
Oh yeah, welcome. Oh, painkillers. What the fuck? Ah.
It felt like my vacation was coming to an end. Only I wasn't heading home with a sunburn, a bag full of duty-free, and a dose of VD. I was making a bet that would put me in handcuffs or a body bag. These were Becker's guys. Him and Victor had a private airport to go with their private army and their private jet. The doors lead in the direction of the main terminal. The customer restroom. I could get through to the departure gates up ahead. There were INFY all over the airport, and civilians were being moved out. Looking at it one way, shutting down the airport for their escape was a weird sort of compliment. But one I didn't need.
Yeah, last game, motherfucker. Oh. What the f- Hey, what's that? Okay.
Just perfect. Grenades. A gate had opened at the other end of the departure lounge.
Whoa, whoa. Ow. Yeah, boy.
They weren't here. I had to keep moving down through the airport.
О май гад, сколько вас там? Stop, stop, stop. I don't like this. Yes.
Вот виоленчий гад.
Yep. Oh no. I know like this. Oh, nice bike killer. Goodbye.
It didn't look like there'd be any trams leaving until the power was on. It worked. The trams were running again. Maybe they'd take me to my gate. Maybe they'd bring more guys wanting to whack me. Maybe both.
What the fuck? Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. All this is me. All this is me. All this is me. What the fuck? last, I think.
And we were off. I felt like I might be able to recharge for a second. At least until we pulled into the station and met
Oh
more
my God.
murderous assholes.
Офигенный баг. Бля, не дает под...
Didn't work out like that. Of course, there'd be a tram full of goons trying to derail me.
Люблю, когда такое происходит. Все. Не надо, да? What the fuck? Whoa, 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 whoa.
It was perfect. Everyone wanted a ticket for the Max Payne Express. I felt like I'd missed out on the joke, and it was a real good one. Come on.
Uh-oh. No hay no.
The tram was slowing down, and I'd only just gotten on board. I had to salvage what I could and see what was waiting for me. This was my stop. It had taken me right into the heart of it. Becker's gimps were everywhere, so he and Bronco must be close. The smart move would have been sticking with De Silva and going straight to the hangar. But when was I ever about smart moves? I'm a dumb move guy. Hey Max, we'll drive onto the runway. No thanks. Let me walk in the main entrance. I'll put a big shit-eating grin on my face and let these assholes take turns trying to kill me. That's my style, and it's too late in the day to hope for change. Boy, were they throwing numbers at this problem. But then, I'd chosen to be here. I wanted this. Was it redemption? Not really. It was pathetic desperation, and not much else. The further in I got, the more guys I saw. Becker wasn't running a police force. He was running an army. These guys were better trained and better equipped than anyone I'd seen out here. And I'd seen some mean sons of bitches. The mission was screaming suicide, but I didn't give a damn. At least I'd die being a pain in the ass. There the bastards were, sneaking off in their rich kid's toy.
I ain't got nowhere else to go, Becker! Mr. Payne, I believe you had something to say to me. Mate ele! Mate ele agora! Não! Não! Não!
Блин, это нереально.
Один вес длится 23 минуты 42 секунды.
Блядство, 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 блядство. Бляха-муха. О! Fucking shit.
This was it. It was almost over. So I guess I'd become what they wanted me to be. A killer. Some rent-a-clown with a gun who puts holes in other bad guys. Well, that's what they had paid for, so in the end, that's what they got. Say what you want about Americans, but we understand capitalism. You buy yourself a product and you get what you pay for. And these chumps had paid for some angry gringo without the sensibilities to know right from wrong. Here I was, about to execute this poor bastard like some dime store angel of death, and I realized they were correct. I wouldn't know right from wrong if one of them was helping the poor and the other was banging my sister.
Он умер. Поехали.
We had one card left to play.
Just get me close. Guys are running in over on the right.
Я не вижу.
Over on the right. Come on! Don't give up! Come on! Got a flight to catch. It's not going to take off without us. We're taking damage! Ah! Shit!
That about sums it up.
Вертолет. На,
They're
блин.
blocking the runway!
Мазок.
They behave like an army and they're equipped like one! Right in front of us! I'm normally a behind-the-desk kind of cop!
Only I've been one of them too.
This one...
Отлично.
That's them!
Итак, обучающая это, как остановить самолет, который едет.
Coming down with that plane.
Надо выстрелить ему или в крыло, или в эту штуку. Вот так.
They're going to collide!
Вот и все.
Wait, Max! No! Stop! Max! We have what we need on him now. Let him enjoy a trial and a spell in prison. Let him suffer. Trust me.
You know I'll walk. You'll walk with a limp.
Ау. Вайля, недели спустя.
The 55th Battalion of the City Police's Special Forces Unit, who have been implicated in human trafficking, has been disbanded indefinitely. Meanwhile, Victor Bronco, the politician at the center of the scandal, who is accused of laundering money from the scheme to fund his political campaign for mayor, was yesterday found hanged in his police cell. It's not yet clear whether his death was a suicide or simply retribution for his part in a scandal that has so many families missing loved ones that were kidnapped and killed. City officials say a full investigation is underway. Local residents expressed outrage as if they have been let down by both law enforcement and city leaders. And now, your local forecast. Boy, it's dark in some places, but it's sunny everywhere else. Over to Marisol with the weather.
Макс Пейн 3. Спасибо, что были с нами. А это вот типично.
Привет. Ты класс. Крутой видос.
Спасибо, спасибо, мистер Клим ЮТ. Спасибо.
Подпишись на мой канал, пожалуйста.
Не проблем.
У тебя стрим с донатом. Один виверс 3 часа 40 минут 59 секунд.
Да, у меня с донатом.
Спасибо.
Пожалуйста. Кстати, почитай в описании, если хочешь донатить, посмотри, что ты получаешь взамен.
Сори, пока денег нет.
Я не говорю сейчас вкладывать, посмотри это. Что я пишу в описании.
Долго снимаешь?
Да. Пол игры прошел. Вчера остановился и сегодня закончил. Но сегодня я еще... Сейчас буду еще в Мультиплеер еще в Макс Пейне поиграю, и все. И мы закончим стрим. Так, все, меняем. Все, переходим на мультиплеер. Так, поехали.